Hello, dear traders. How is everyone doing today? It's a wonderful Monday, the 21st of October. So we are just, 73 days, I think, away from 2025. But for this year, we still have so many interesting events on the markets, and actually, we do still have so many opportunities for some profitable trading. So let's examine what's going on with the markets today. Am I audible and is my screen visible? That's what I would like to share, to ask you. So feel free to comment on my webinar. I hope that I should be visible. Yeah, now I can see in my second monitor that everything is fine. So guys, so while we are waiting for people to join, I know that since recently we have been doing these streams, our streams on this individual separate channel, and in this channel, basically, in this channel we conduct streams. So this channel is not really well known among most of you guys. Still, unfortunately, yes, we have to move to this new channel. Well, nonetheless, so many activities are going on, and we conduct streams, almost 15 times per week, where we share insights, market knowledge, market insights, and so on and so forth. So many things we share with you. Now, what I would like today is I would like to talk a little bit about what's going on in the markets, and we have some very interesting price moments. And first of all, I would like to start off with USD JPY. So USD JPY is one of those assets which is quite interesting in my opinion. And this asset, so why I like, so let me go to trading view for, it's just a little bit more convenient in this regard. So I can show a little bit more in this on this platform. So let's go up to 4 hours time frame. Now, where are we trading right now? We are trading here right below the 150 level, which is a very strong resistance level. And what I like about such strong psychological or and technical at the same time, or and also round number. So we have three factors here. First of all, it's a round number. Second of all, it's a very strong psychological level, and it's also a level that has recently been designated by the price a few times. So the price has marked this level a few times already, because well, before that we can see that this price range here 150, so the price touched on this level here, and what it means in simple words. In simple words, now on the Olymptrade platform, we can open a trade. I can open a trade with a very short. Sorry, it's just my internet. Okay, I have not enabled something in my browser. Looks so, but anyways, now we can still continue examining charts here on TradingView, and then I will fix my screen, my chart a little later. Now, what is interesting about this level? Once again, a very strong level, a very strong psychological level, and when price reaches those strong psychological levels, it gives you a wonderful opportunity, or gives us a wonderful opportunity to enter any trade with a very, very short stop loss. So in this, basically in this situation, all I need to do is I need to put my stop loss somewhere here around 150.5, and then I have potential for the price to actually drop towards maybe 147, maybe even 145. So it gives me this wonderful ratio between my um, uh, stop loss and take profit. All right, so alrighty, so here we are. So 150 is a very strong level. Now, and yeah, I mean, basically the essence, all the essence of my work as a trader, as a forex trader, is to constantly search for such opportunities where I can have a wonderful ratio between my stop loss and my potential take profit. Because very short stop loss means that my potential losses are so tiny, so minuscule, and at the same time, it ensures that my potential profit is high, or at least that's what I aim at getting or finding. And so overall, it gives me this situation. It puts me in the situation where my risk is so little and my profit is potentially so big. And even though some of my trades close with losses, those profitable ones actually are able to generate more profits that I lose in my losing trades, and that gives me an opportunity to cover up my previous losses and in turn to increase my result and to stay profitable. That is the idea of forex trading in general. All right, so going back to my next asset, which I wanna examine today. Okay, I cannot. All right, sorry, something unexpected. I do not want to fix this in the middle of the stream, guys. So I will fix that a little later. So for the rest of the webinar, we're gonna be watching. We're gonna be looking at TradingView, right? So what is happening on TradingView with gold? So gold is really skyrocketing. It's not just skyrocketing, but it's showing this very stable trend, and the price is just going up and up and up and up again. So it just seems to be absolutely unstoppable. I don't know what can stop gold from actually reaching 3,000. So 3,000 is a it's like super strong psychological level. I mean, we all remember how just 1 year ago, is it October 2023, so price was trading around $2,000. Now it's up by 30%, and it's not the point is that we are talking about gold, which is the most heavily capitalized asset in the world. So let me show you top 10 market cap assets. So you really start to understand something in perspective. All right, so here it is. So gold's total capitalization, so estimated, so the price multiplied by estimated supply of gold all over the world is, so it's around $18.5 trillion, which is like so huge that basically all gold in the world, it's worth probably what, like it's worth 6 times Apple, which is, on the one hand, it's not so big, it doesn't seem so big, but then on the other hand, it really seems like a lot. And then we have Apple, 3.5 trillion, Nvidia, 3.3, Microsoft, 3.1, then we have Alphabet, Amazon, and then we have silver. So we also have Saudi Aramco and Facebook and what's interesting is that on the 10th place, we still have Bitcoin. So Bitcoin was kind of fighting with Facebook and Saudi Aramco for the 9th place. And actually, the price just it just couldn't yet catch so far. It hasn't been able to catch up with Facebook. I mean, like it used to even outperform, but now Facebook costs, its total market capitalization is higher than it is of Bitcoin. So at the same time, what is interesting is that Bitcoin trading. So today it opened at its and was almost touched on 70,000. And of course, this is so obvious that before such a strong level, some sell orders came in, and big players organized a little sell-off here. But on the other hand, we currently are at a very interesting point here. So we are exactly trading right at this decisive moment. So 68.5 thousand, I would say 68,000. So $68,000 is this super strong psychological and technical level at the same time. So if we are able to break above this level, then finally we have this open road towards the previous all-time high of 74,000, 73.7, but let me round these numbers up because it's just impossible to always kind of say 73.7. It's close to 74, so 74,000 and above. And once 74,000 is taken, then we can easily expect another rise towards, well, I should say towards maybe 100. So I see that realistically speaking, this goal right now has become so attainable. So something that seemed almost impossible some time ago, maybe even early September, when we were trading around 53,000, and many analysts were expecting Bitcoin to drop towards 40,000. So finally have this breakdown below 50,000. And what happened next is that, well, the price simply turned around. We saw this reversed head and shoulders pattern. Yes, the one that exists, and it's kind of one of those kind of quite rare patterns, but here it is in this example. So left shoulder, right shoulder, and head. So everything that we are used to in the say forward way, now it's the so-called reversed level, reversed or upside down head and shoulders, upside, reversal. And we saw this another weak attempt by Bitcoin to kind of go to drop below 60,000, and it couldn't. And for a short period of time, it dived under 60,000, and then it quickly came up again 60,000, and from there we saw this very nice rise, especially I think was last Monday, when the price went from 63 up to 66, and that was almost kind of game set match for this previous level of 65, 66, where the previous resistance area was located. And then we saw 1, 2, 3, so 3 green days, and then all right, we are currently in this kind of sideways range, but we can see a very quick rise above 70,000, because now we are talking about say 10% growth means that it's just so 10% before that meant say $3,000 in actual numbers, in absolute numbers. Now 10% is like 7,000. So this accelerated pace with which Bitcoin is rising, so we might see a new rewritten all-time high in the near future. Well, is this going to happen? Well, it's likely, But right now, the price needs to break above this very, very strong resistance. And that is not going to be a very easy job because, well, there is so much interest. But on the other hand, I also see something interesting going on with Ethereum. And with Ethereum, I can see that, yes, Ethereum has already managed to break above its previous resistance. So the previous resistance was located here at, what was that, 2,650, and we are already, so in order for the current uptrend to stay intact, all we need to do is we need to see another green closing, maybe another 2-3 candlesticks above this level, and if that is the case, then I expect Ethereum to go up towards 3,000 very quickly. And given overall volatility of this asset, we can see this happen once again very, very quickly. So we have this 2,800. So this is a very strong level again. But if we are able to stay here above this inclined level, downwards level, then I would not be surprised if we see a new high 3,000 within a few weeks, if not less, if not sooner. So the question here in chat: I have lost all my money. Help me out, sir. Market is literally stopping me in all my strategies. It reverses the happening of signal. Please help me out. I trade in indices. Trade amount 70. Trade time 2. Time frame 1 minute. So, well, my piece of advice here would be to basically change something in your strategy, and the most obvious thing that you can change, the most obvious parameter in your strategy, I would say, would be to change the duration of trades. Because if you only trade with 2-minute trades, in my opinion, it's just not enough. So all my best money, all my best profits are made with long-term trade. So with gold, I'm still, the profits that I get from long-term trades, they don't even come close in comparison with my short-term trades. So my short-term trades, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, even 5 minutes, it's nothing compared to what I make by trading forex. So with all my profit, probably 90%, 80% of my profits come from FX trading and holding positions for at least 10 days and even more. So in my opinion, the first thing that you can actually change in your strategy would be to start investing for a longer period of time. Because if you trade short-term trades, well, it's just not enough. So in many cases, you're going to be leaving so much profits on the table, and also so many more additional losing trades. So consider changing the duration of your trades. So trade time 2 minutes, so try increasing it to 5 minutes at least. Try then focusing on 10 minutes. But I kind of understand, maybe then you might feel that, okay, so I'm not, potentially I'm not making money, too few trades per hour, things of that nature, but at the same time, you can increase. So instead of opening trade amount of 70, I assume INR, so you can instead open in the amount of, say, 200, but don't use trade time of 2 minutes, use, say, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe eventually you go to 15 minutes. So that is, that would be my piece of advice, my very first recommendation to increase the duration of your trades, because almost all successful traders, they trade longer trades. All right, so Apple. So yeah, we spoke about Apple, which is Apple trading. Is trading at almost its all-time high, despite that presentation which people criticized, that said that okay, Apple has not released, did not release anything new, etc., etc. But on the other hand, we can clearly see that the company is pretty much The biggest company in the world in terms of market capitalization. It is still an innovative company, even though they don't have foldable iPhones just yet, but maybe we'll see them next year. But at the same time, the company is just the market giant and the world giant. All right. Hello, Akpak. I'm doing fine. How are you? Hello, Andres. I hope you're also doing fine, and I hope that your trading is improving. So, if it's not improving, if your trading is not improving over time, then it clearly is a sign for that you need to do something about it. So, always think, always analyze, always compare yourself and your trading strategy to yourself and your trading strategy. So 1 month back, 2 months back, 1 year ago. Do not compare yourself so much with other traders, but instead focus on comparing yourself with what you were doing, what you did, how you traded. Have a diary of your emotions, so write down your emotions as well, and I mean, like, that is the key to becoming a successful one, to becoming a successful trader, because you need to compare yourself with yourself, but 1 month ago, 2 months ago, etc. That is the only way to improve. Do not try and, for example, I mean, I know that people sometimes say, oh, I know this trader and he's like super great and he makes like, say, $15,000 per month easily. But we don't always know how much, like, what's in the background of that trader. How long did he train before had he been training before he actually became that profitable trader, and so many other factors are unknown. But about yourself, you have all this information, and luckily you can even have this. So we have this very basic. Unfortunately, it's still a very basic tool. We have not really developed it just yet on the platform, but there are so many other tools on the internet out there, and another very basic thing that you can do is to have your just Google Sheet. Maybe in a Google Sheet, you can analyze your trade, you can analyze your performance, you can count your profitable trades, your losing trades, and you can jump into outcomes. So check which strategies are, which strategies generate profits, which strategies actually are not profitable for you. So a very convenient thing that I want to show you is the so-called sub-accounts, right? So you can have up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 accounts. So one main one plus 4 additional ones. In total, that's 5 accounts. So you can split your funds into 5 accounts, and you can, for example, I have this account for stocks, for consultations, for Crash 300. So I use in my USDT main account. So I have various accounts. You can always rename them. You can transfer money between these accounts. So it gives me this flexibility, and I can experiment with various strategies. And I can, for example, I can start, say, with some round numbers. So it's always convenient to start and trade with round numbers. And in those round numbers, so for example, I trade maybe 1 day or maybe 1 week with this Crash 300 account. And I know that my initial balance on Monday equals $10,000. And I know that maybe by the end of the week, so it will have changed somehow. And I will be able to easily compare the results of this trading week. So it just gives more flexibility, and is just very much convenient to do that. So what else have we got here? What are some other trading ideas? Well, another trading idea is I think we were talking about. I think we talked about Euro USD quite a few times in our streams and consultations, but I was pointing out to this 1.12 level. And I think we still haven't dropped all the way, and I think we still have more downside potential, but we might see a quick rebound from here. But I do not really recommend trading here right now. Maybe I would rather skip this trade. And this example here, it just simply illustrates the fact that those brilliant, those wonderful, those terrific levels or entry points, they do not really appear all the time. They appear from time to time, I would say. So sometimes they are here, they are there, sometimes not. So it gives you, it confirms the idea, the fact, the very simple fact that in forex trading you have to wait out 99% of the time. So, and then less than 1% of time, you press actual buttons, you draw levels, but for the most part, you simply need to wait. Because why, for example, even if you know that this level is a strong level and the price is very likely to reverse, it's still better to kind of wait for the price, maybe place a pending order or something right next to this level 1.12, hoping that price actually reaches there, because it ensures that your stop loss to reward ratio is the best. Because if it's not the best, then you can simply skip it without any regrets. So no doubt, simply no regrets, no doubts, no regrets, no alarms, no surprises. Just that is a way to get your best ratio, your mathematical expectation of your trading system. So you wanna open trades only at perfect spots. So here, I don't know. It's just price here right now is just hanging in the air. I do not know from where it's going to reverse. I have absolutely no idea. Maybe from here, maybe from there, but you don't have a very strong level. Whereas, for example, here we have a very nice entry point. Roll reversal, previous support turns resistance, and you open a trade from here. Here, double top, multiple top, previous high. So brilliant trade from here, wonderful. Here, as I said, USD JPY, you also have very exact level from where to trade, to open up trades. Yeah, another one, for example, for those of you who are interested in trading ideas with very big potential reward. So another example could be TON, so TON USDT. 5.20 is your entry price, and your potential exit would be around 8. So, and then your stop loss, probably put it here below 4.50, and that is your risk is 70 cents, and your potential profit is almost $3. So it's a 1 to 5 ratio. It's a pretty good ratio for forex trades. And also this level has been marked by the price multiple times, and also it's a round number, it's a psychological number of 5. So all assets, they kind of go from one psychological level to another one, from one technical level to another one. Mr. DS King, hello, and what about FTT is your question. So the answer is we have multiple streams this week, the upcoming week. So many streams dedicated to FTT trading and various strategy. You can also check our archive of streams there on the channel. Just simply go to the videos section, all video section, and you can find them in your language, because we speak around 7 or 8 languages in this channel. We conduct streams in 7 or 8 languages. So feel free to find something that suits you, fits your language, and of course now you can, I think even you can use YouTube generated subtitles, and you can use these subtitles in your trading, and you can watch also streams maybe by other speakers, but they will automatically be converted into your native language. Alrighty, so one last thing that we haven't spoken about just yet is Brent. So Brent, another perfect example of technical levels. 80, the price of 80, the price just couldn't break above it. Was a very interesting entry point here, and now we are trading near $74 per barrel. The nearest support level is 70, so you want to open trades here at 70. And once again, I do not really recommend opening any trades here because it is exactly in the middle of this range. And why I don't like opening trades in the middle of the range? Because your potential stop loss and your potential take profit, they are almost of the same. They are almost equal in size. But on the other hand, if you go down towards maybe 15 minutes, 5 minutes time frame, so smaller time frames, you can find those entry points and you can still place trades, but do not expect that much of a potential. But on the other hand, even with this asset, you can see that on Friday, price dropped almost $2, and the level was very, very strong. And I mean, like it was like this very super cool, super strong, super visible level of resistance, and the price dropped from there. So anything can happen. Just be aware of this ratio, and if you trade with smaller time frames like 5 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe even 1 minute, which I kind of don't recommend still. So 5 minutes for Brent is enough, and all you want to do is just be more accurate with placing those levels. Boom, here it is. So the level is 74.5, and the actual stop loss would be around 74.7, which is around 20 cents, and your potential profit can be around, maybe I would probably put my take profit here around 73. So that is 1 to 5 or 1 to 6 ratio, which is also quite good. And there is a comment here. I wish more tools could be added to read the charts in Olymptrade. Yes, I agree. We are working on it, but unfortunately, for some various unknown reason for me, the process is taking quite longer than expected. I was expecting it to be resolved much sooner, much faster, and I was expecting that many analytical tools and technical tools would appear on the platform already some long time ago. Alrighty guys, for today that is it. So please check our schedule of the upcoming webinars, of the upcoming streams for this week on the channel. You can set a reminder for yourself. The functionality is there. I wish you a wonderful trading week. Thomas here, so let me know if you have any questions, and let me know if you need help with anything. I will be there with you next Monday with another market briefing, market update, and I will see you soon. Have a wonderful trading week and learn something new today and this week as well. And feel free to consult our analysts should you need any help with your trading strategies or anything else. See you soon, guys, and have a wonderful week. Bye bye.